I was a teenager, and my grandmother came to live with us, and she was bedridden. The nurse would take about an hour off for lunch every day, and it was my job through the summer to go sit beside my grandmom for that hour period. Well, we watched TV together, and that was the summer that there was nothing else on TV except Watergate. So we would watch Watergate together, and her hero was an old senator named Senator Sam Erwin from North Carolina, and my hero was a man named Howard Baker from Tennessee. And I used to say to my grandma, I just love the way he talks. I love that Southern accent. And I remember saying to Grandma, I'm gonna meet those two people. And she said, well, honey, you just do that. It was kind of a turning point for me because I got to see the legislative process, the questioning, how the procedures worked, and I fell in love with the process. A lot of people have influenced me, especially in my chosen profession of politics, but I don't think anyone has influenced me more than my own parents. They raised 5 children, and each one of us chose a different walk of life, and yet each one of us felt like we were encouraged to do that. I really have been blessed with very good parents. When I reflect back on my life, I mean, changing moments in your life, of course, were when I had my children. They mean so very much to me. You know, in a professional light, the very fact that my colleagues honored me by allowing me to be the Speaker of the State House is really a highlight of my professional career.
Throughout Beth Harwell's 25 years of public service, she has been an advocate for tougher sexual abuse laws, victims' rights, and most notably, education.
A lot of the problems that we see in not just Tennessee, but nationwide, it really comes from ignorance. And I just really think the way to combat that is a good, sound educational system. We just know so much more about how children learn, how we all learn now than we used to, that we've just got to always continue to push our education system to expand and change.
In addition to her work as a legislator, Beth stays involved in the community, serving on the boards of the Tennessee State Museum Foundation, the David Lipscomb Advisory Council, and the Mental Health Association of Middle Tennessee, among others. She encourages the next generation of leaders to do the same.
People want to vote for someone that they know and that they feel really understands their needs and their concerns. And the best way to do that, to prepare yourself for public service, is to volunteer. Whether it's your local school, PTA, or a civics group, or your church, I think it prepares you to serve and help other people. I really like Eleanor Roosevelt's quote when she was asked, a woman's place is in the home, and she said with enthusiasm, it certainly is. But if she truly cares about that home, it will take her far and wide.